Hi, and welcome once again to our VSK YouTube channel. We received a lot of positive feedback on our first newsletter, and I thank you for that. Our newsletter will basically consist of a blog article, a video like this, and a mind map. A lot of people also told us that they did not understand the mind map. In fact, they didn't even know what a mind map is. So I thought I could use this video and this forum to explain what it is. It's important to know about this because it's a beautiful tool for communication and we use it quite extensively. So once you understand what's a mind map and then read the mind map, it would be a very easy mode of communication for us and for you to understand. So let me take you back to the mind map we had published in our first newsletter. Although mind maps are a one-page pictorial depiction of any concept and can be read in any random order, I create mind maps to tell a story which can be understood most effectively if read in the order mentioned below. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that I create mind maps in a particular order, and if it is read in that order, it will have the maximum effect. So firstly, the central theme is the topic. If you are writing an article or any speech, what is the topic? So that topic comes as a central theme in a mind map. The branches depict the items. So for example, if let's say I am talking about 7 things to do for a carefree retirement. So obviously I will have 7 branches, right? Each branch talking about one thing. So for example, I am saying review your finances. Now if the first branch says review your finances, the sub branches, so first sub branch will explain what are the things to be done to review the finances. So there will be steps 1, 2, 3 to review the finances, and so you read it accordingly. So first branch leads to first sub branch, leads to first sub branch. Once that is over, then you go to the second sub branch, second sub branch. When you finish reading the entire contents of the first branch, then we go to the second branch. So that will also have first, second and third branches. You go clockwise to number 3. The first sub-branch of number 3 will be below the second sub-branch. And once you read all the branches, then it's like reading an article. And that's how it would be. To illustrate further, let me show you one more mind map, which actually is a book summary. Now, this is a big mind map, but I specifically wanted to show you this because this will very well illustrate the point I'm making. So here, the main theme or the title is the pursuit of happiness. So this is a book summary of of a book of the same title, and I have mind mapped it. So the author talks about 3 types of happinesses. So the first is the short-term happiness, which he describes as hedonism. So he talks of short-term pleasures, right? The second is the medium term, so the first short-term happiness may be for a few minutes or hours. The medium-term happiness can last for days, weeks, or months. And then there is the long-term happiness, which is long number of years, or it could be a lifelong kind of happiness. So how to achieve that goal of long-term happiness? So he has firstly categorized these 3 types of happinesses by the duration, and in each he has talked in detail about what they are. So for example, in short-term happiness, he's talking about pleasures which we all experience from time to time, like fun activities like shopping, movies, buying new cars, going out, meeting with friends. These are all short-term happinesses. The first branch will have this sub-branch, and then all these sub-branches. That's how you read it. Then you go to the second branch, which is the medium-term happiness. Now, in medium-term happiness, he has two main sub-branches, which is intentionally think happy and intentionally act happy. So, how do you intentionally think happy? So, think positive, think health, think success, actively and immediately block negative thoughts, replace with positive thoughts. In negative thoughts, you'll see a blurb there. Ask yourself, will this matter in a year or 5 years from now? Once you go through these branches in this order, you go complete the medium term, then you go to the long term. So he has a lot of branches for that too. So become a better person, embrace loving connections, make meaningful contribution. These are the three main branches of long term. And then how to do that is also explained extensively. So this is how you read the mind map. Now, if you read this mind map fully from the first branch to the last in a clockwise manner, you'll realize it's like you have read the entire book. You don't have to read the book again. And that's the power of the mind map. Now, if you are again, seeing this video through the newsletter, this newsletter also has a mind map. And of course, it's a simpler one. It is not as big as this. But going through it in the same clockwise manner as I described will be like reading an article based on that. In this mind map, we have talked about hazardous headlines, how headlines are misleading, how they could give a wrong impression to a potential investor, and how you should beware of them or be wary of them. In VSK, we use mind maps extensively. We use them to create financial plans. In fact, when we make financial plans for our clients and when we give them this 15-20 page document, we have seen a lot of times they are not read. But this mind map of a financial plan is a one-page document, and it's pictorial, and it's colorful, and it's very easy to read. And I have received a lot of appreciation from clients to whom we have given these one-page mind maps. Then we use them for creating to-do lists. We have used them for even meeting client meetings. But a extensive use that we have of mind maps is of our blog articles. So if you go through our blog website and go through the articles, you open any article, you will find before even the beginning of the article a mind map of that article. Now, once you become adept at reading mind maps, you will enjoy going through those mind maps which are at the beginning of the article, and you will realize that once you read the mind map, you need not even go through the entire article, because that is all captured on the mind map. I hope this has been a useful video for you, and if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, you want to know more, please feel free to contact me. Thank you for watching.